Target Trading Academy.
Good afternoon, everybody. Preston Vogl here at Target Trading Academy with today's Micros Market Recap. It is Wednesday, Wednesday, November 2nd. Just at the close of New York. Let's get right into it with micro oil. So we opened pretty much at that close or near it from yesterday, had some move down. It was a slow morning in oil, and then it just, after that report that came out for the news today in oil, it just trudged its way up, had some pause and hesitation at that HVA edge and that contract high, but for the most part, did not want to give any shorts, and that's okay. Not all trades are winners, but after that, boom, once, twice, three times, it responded at that marked contract high for longs and then gave a short. So, 4 or 5 trades there if you were in the room waiting, if that's something that you were wanting to take. So, we are finishing net positive for the day with that close there. Gold, a lot of this is that FOMC minutes, so these markets were technically closed, but it's futures. They're closed, but they're tradable for the most part. Depends on if you will trade them, if the participation is actually going to be there or not. That's a different story. But in gold, we opened above the close. The close was around here from yesterday. This is pretty much the range high around this area. They did not want to break through that. They had tried several times, but they ultimately came down, got to their close, and they turned right around, and then they just went sideways and hesitated, and then that FOMC came out. You can see we got more participation in gold after the FOMC than we did before that, and that's pretty much what happened in all of the markets today. It's certainly true with the equities. We can see here if we just scroll back, it was pretty sideways for the most part during the day. And then that news came out, and you can see the volatility that picked up. So you can see this whole sideways action opening up inside of the range in ES here from this morning below or just at or around that close. I think it was just a few points or ticks below the close. I think it was right here. And then just went down and then sideways, and they just melted down for the whole morning. You can just see here. Whole morning they just melted down. And even through lunch, they kind of just made a move back up. Volatility started picking up. And then that 2 o'clock news, oh my goodness, look at the volatility there. Massive bars, made new highs for the day. Look at the response at these HVAs, though. Just turning that ship right around on both sides, really. And then more news at 2:30 came out and just slammed it even further down, and you can just see where we are now for the day, just finishing net down on the day in the ES. It's going to be the same story in the NASDAQ. Scroll back. That morning was sideways. There's the whole morning there for you. A little bit more price action, I'd say, in the NASDAQ than we did in the ES, but again, just sideways, boom, going sideways, and then coming down here. News coming out. Look at the massive, let's see here. That's 114 point bar for a 610 tick. That's ginormous. Imagine the size of bars on a minute chart. Or even, golly, a minute chart's as low as most people go, but 10-minute chart, you got huge ranges on a minute chart and 10-minute chart, and then the minute chart for the day or 10-minute chart would be so consolidated, just nothing there. But with that said, they made those new highs on the day, fought that HVA edge, it held, and just rejected them, and like the ES, they just kept going down after that second news announcement, and we're finishing net down on the day. Plenty of opportunities after those announcements. Riskier, yes, because of the volatility, but we have a methodology that we follow and teach in our rooms each and every day, live in the rooms that we teach those methods. We don't call trades out. We teach our students to trade so that they can be self-sufficient on their own when they are ready. So we teach our method to our students live in the room. Our students are given these levels. the night before the next day's trading activity so that they can put them onto their charts and do their homework and study out which levels they want to look at and potentially go after, and then they decide when they will execute. It is far better to teach someone how to trade than calling out trades for them. It's just that old proverb, teach a man to fish, he'll eat for life. Give him a fish, he'll eat for a day. So with that said, if you are interested in finding out more information about these levels and how you can get them on your charts the night before the next day's trading activity, or if you're interested in trying to learn how to trade futures, feel free to reach out to us. We are Target Trading Academy. You can find us on Facebook or go to our website at targettrading.co. Again, that is targettrading.co. Get in touch with a consultant at either location. They'll gladly show you what we do each and every day in our rooms, and you'll be able to see for yourself why we are the #1 trading education company in the world. We look forward to having you there.